Yes, indeed, I did bring my toolbox. So welcome everyone to Man Talks. It is absolutely great to be here. As Connor said, my name is Colin Medhurst, Richmond firefighter for the past 7 years and serial entrepreneur. I own my own plant-based nutrition company with my wife Eden. And I'm here to talk to you about really 3 things that I do very regularly to maintain my own health. And we're going to start off looking through my toolbox because I think most of us guys, we all have a toolbox at home. Some of us are cleaner than others. Mine wasn't so clean when I had to bring it tonight, but I wanted to put some things in my toolbox and share them with you tonight, the best things that I use to maintain my health. And the first thing I want to talk about, the Plenty of Fish guys must have put these in here because I have no idea. I mean, there's sexual health, and then I like the line, "You're already hooked." I have Indian verbal diarrhea. You'll notice that about me. It just kind of comes out now and again. I really connect into my heritage. But so yeah, the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is my handy-dandy meditation block. I know a few of us Devin eloquently talked about meditation and some benefits about it. I am not going to talk to you about the benefits of meditation because I think innately we've all heard about them. We all know about them, how they reduce your stress, how they increase your vitality, your mental and emotional well-being. What I am going to talk to you about is my own feelings about meditation, what I feel it actually does for other people. I want you to think of meditation like a little flashlight, okay? That really can see into the depths, the darkest depths of who you are as a person. When you actually sit alone in silence, you really give the space to know yourself at a deeper level. And I think that in our world of connectedness, where we're always checking down on our cell phone to see who has contacted us or what the latest email is, that has become a habitual pattern that occupies our entire life. And just as Devin said, that we're missing out on this face-to-face, eye-to-eye connection with people, we also really miss the opportunity to connect with ourselves personally. And so one tool that I want you guys to take away is to take the 5 minutes to do absolutely nothing. I was first introduced to meditation by my father. He was a meditation teacher here in East Van. And when I was 6 years old, it was actually time for me to learn how to meditate. I was very excited because he had been teaching my whole life and I was ready to dive right into this meditation. I was really excited, had no idea what we were going to be doing. So it was that day, the day that he's going to teach me, and so we sit down and he says, "Okay, son, now we meditate." And I'm sitting there going, "Okay. Hey Dad, what are we doing? Aren't we going to meditate?" And he must have channeled his teacher, Maharishi Yogi, because he looked at me and kind of had a different look in his eye, and he says, I asked him, "Is this all we're going to do? We're just going to sit here and do nothing?" And he said, "Absolutely, my son. Nothing." And that's really the whole point of sitting in practice, is that it's a daily ritual to not do anything. We're continually sort of focused on doing things all the time. And there's no mental space for us to really relax, rest, and get to know ourselves at a deeper level. So I really challenge you, after this practice, after you listen to these talks and feel inspired, I want you to try to take that 5 minutes to literally do no thing, to just get to know yourself and be the witness of your breath, your body, and your own experience. And I'm not going to tell you what you're going to find out because truly it is different for every person. But the most amazing thing is that you will, I can guarantee, get to know yourself at a deeper level. And the knowledge that you gain from that, the self-esteem and the self-awareness, will help you in absolutely every aspect of your life. Once you become clear on who you are, though, you definitely want to decide what it is in your life that you want. And so the next thing that I really want to share with you, what has dramatically improved my health, is the power of intention and manifestation. And I know so many of you, you're all nodding your heads. We've all probably watched The Secret about 5 times. And the law of attraction, we all know at some level. And I truly believe in the law of attraction. I know it works in so many different facets in our life. But the problem with it is that we're never really taught how to make it work continually and consistently. And I think, again, with our very connected society, we're not taught how sacred the imagination ground is in your mind. And so we're kind of left to whimsically roam throughout life. We're not taught that the thoughts that you're thinking and your beliefs about yourself actually create your reality. And so what I want to impress upon you today is that just by writing down exactly what it is you want in your life, being absolutely crystal clear about what you want to manifest, is for the majority of adults, about 97% of us, have no idea what we want. We've never taken the time to sit down and say, what do I want from this life? What do I actually want to create? Health and happiness is, I'm sure, on the top of everybody's list. But what does that actually look like for me? Okay, and once you have that down, what is the next logical step for me to get there? And by taking that next step, and the next step, and the next step, you will get there. It is absolutely guaranteed. But 2 things are needed. Like I said, first, you have to positively know exactly what it is that you want. Be clear about it. Write it down. Say it to yourself every day. Create a little vision board like they've done up here at Plenty of Fish. Yes, that was a Clueless reference. Love Erica. Okay, I don't know what that's about. If you create a vision board and you're clear about exactly what it is you want, the most important thing that people forget, though, is when they create these intentions, they don't believe it. As my mentor John Assaraf says, the biggest drug that everybody uses out there is something called hopium. We're all hoping that our lives get better. We're all hoping that our dreams manifest. But we're not actually doing any action to manifest those dreams in our lives. And so tonight I'm going to show you a very ancient practice from India. It's called the Goya principle, and it stands for get off your ass, okay? The only way that you are going to manifest anything in your life is through action, okay? And so being crystal clear on your goals and your intentions is amazing, and you must do it. But if you don't actually put some effort, some energy, and most importantly, some focus into what it is you want, you will just aimlessly roam around in life without any clear idea of what it is you want. So we have some intentions here. I'm sure we all have good intentions of eating well. Besides being a firefighter, my company Feed Life, we teach plant-based nutrition classes, how to be smart in the kitchen, how to eat and cook healthy. And it's very appropriate that we're here at Plenty of Fish that I'm now going to introduce to you all your new best friend with benefits. And we all like best friends with benefits, right? Kale. Who wants some kale? You want some kale? Yeah? Sure. Yeah. So you got the new friend with benefits right there. When most people hear that I'm a vegan firefighter, they look, really? Like, how come you're not a pile of goop on the floor? And where do you get your protein? Is the common question that I get. The amazing thing is that I was really introduced through plant-based nutrition. I arrived at the decision when I really looked at the meat marathons that were happening at my workplace. And I can tell you that meat and dairy at the fire hall they're a sport, okay? Like there's barbecue competitions, meat-offs, where meat is a marathon, you know? There was one guy who ate 8.5 quarter-pounders just to see if he could make it to 10, okay? Now, the very real, and this true story, unfortunate thing about it is he had triple bypass surgery 8 months later. And I arrived at the decision to become plant-based from the sole reason of looking at what the guys were eating on the table and then seeing the guys who were leaving at the end of their career. And the two big ones, cancer and heart disease. very, very prominent in firefighters. Cancer's the big one, because we might as well roll the dice of which type of cancer we're going to get. Nose, throat, esophageal, lung, big ones. And just now we're finally getting protection from them. But I knew that I wasn't powerless against this because I knew there was a couple captains who ate a little better and they weren't getting those diseases. And what I'm here to share with you tonight is that literally what you decide to put on the end of this guy determines your health. It's very simple. You want to be healthy, eat good food. And when I mean good food, I mean plant-based, whole food, nutrient-dense food, like you used to serve up for me at Organic Lives. The big thing that I learned when I married my wife, and I learned about the culinary method of plant-based eating, is that you do not have to go without any flavor or texture. In fact, you will have a delicious, abundantly rich diet if you choose plant-based eating. The only thing that people have is the deficiency in knowledge. They don't understand how to create these traditional flavors, these creamy, chewy, crunchy textures that we've all grown up with from our mom's cooking, and how to translate that into nutrient-dense eating. And my friends, it is possible. And so what we do in Feed Life is we actually teach you our culinary method and how to actually incorporate healthy foods, but how to make them taste good. And it is possible. What you get when you eat a plant-based diet is probably some of the most powerful ingredients that nature has concocted. One of the stars out there that you have in your kale, that a lot of us don't know about, is something called phytochemicals. And so phytochemicals are these amazing chemicals found in all plants. And they are exclusive to plants. Meat and dairy do not have them. But what's so amazing about them is that we're just literally breaking the tip of the iceberg on how synergistic and how interactive these plant chemicals are to our body. And so for things, for when you're trying to prevent things like cancer, heart disease, diabetes, we literally have our entire arsenal of prevention in our fridge. The key is how to tap into that and how to feel like you're not sacrificing continually on a day-to-day basis. And you can do it. You can absolutely do it. I believe in you. I know, for sure I do. But you have to actually want that change. And so by doing these three simple things in your life, by being really clear on what it is you want to manifest. So I invite you to go home tonight and be absolutely clear about what your goals are in life. And the world is your oyster, friends. You can literally ask for whatever it is you want. But when you ask for it, get off your ass and work towards it. Because, again, let's not have a life where we know that all we did was inhale hopium, right? What we want to have is a life filled with rich experiences and success and abundance. And that is all out there for you. The other thing is to get to know yourself at a deep level. And I can truly say that meditation is the best 20 minutes of investment that I invest into my day every day. Not only do you get to know yourself at a deeper level, but there is an abundance of physical, mental, and emotional benefits they're just side effects. Yeah, good ones, but side effects. And the last thing is to eat more plants. You don't have to go vegan. I'll be giving little vegan tattoos in the corner there after, just right on the shoulder. But that's not what I'm proposing here, although I would be very happy if you all did. But that's not what I'm saying. It's not about becoming any label at all. What I actually care about is your health and preventing disease before it starts. And statistically, friends, there is no better way. There is no pharmaceutical way. There is no any other one thing that I could give you is by eating more plants that will help to increase your health. And it's very simple. Plants do that innately. If you'd like to know more, you can talk to me after. But it's been an absolute pleasure to share my message with you. Thank you very much, guys.